Practice question 4. Factorise the following trinomial. We've got 3x squared, add 13x, add 4. First of all, let's look at each of the coefficients, the numbers in front. 3, 13 and 4. There is nothing that we can take out as a common factor, so we have to do a different method. And that method was to multiply the first numbers, which gives us 12, and we need to write out all of the factors of 12. So 1 goes into 12 12 times, so 1 and 12 are a pair of factors. 2 goes into 12 6, 2 6s are 12, they're another pair of factors. 3 goes into 12 4 times, it's our third pair of factors. And then 4 goes in 3, that's a repeat, and as soon as we've got a repeat, then we've got all of the factors available. So we've got 1, 2, 3 pairs of factors, and we're going to use them in factorising this harder type of trinomial. Now once we've got those factors, we look at the middle number, which is 13, and it's positive 13, and we look at the factors and we say, how can I get 13 from one of these pairs of factors? 3 and 4 is going to give me 7, 2 and 6 is going to give me 8, 1 and 12, if I have 1x and I add 12x, I get 13x, which is what I'm trying to find. So I'm going to rewrite this next line as 3x squared, add 1x, add 12x, add 4. Okay, so it's the same thing, because 1x and 12x is 13x, so I haven't actually altered it at all, it's still the same equation. Now, our next step was to look at the first two terms, which is 3x squared, add 1x, and take out a common factor, just factorise that. If I had 3x squared, add 1x, or just x on its own, then my common factor is x outside of, because x will go into x squared and x will go into x. That's going to be 3x, alright. A little check is to multiply it. X times 3x is 3x squared, that's correct. And then x into 1x, or just x on its own, x into x is plus 1. So to factorise that first two, that's going to be x outside of 3x plus 1. Okay. Now, we look at the second two terms, which is 12x, positive 12x plus 4, and I'm going to factorise those. So I'm going to say what goes into 12x and into 4? Well, 4 does, and 4 goes into 12, 3x, and 4 goes into 4 plus 1. So those two terms factorised are plus 4 outside of 3x plus 1. Now, you should notice that, again, this has happened on each one. The 3x plus 1 and the 3x plus 1 are both the same, they're identical. So they become a common factor, okay? So it equals 3x plus 1 outside of x plus 4. Now, if you weren't sure of what's happened there, if I had xp add 4p, okay? So instead of the bracketed term, I had a p. And I said, let's factorise that. Well, p is common to both of those terms, so I would take p outside of x plus 4. But instead of being the p, it was the 3x plus 1. It didn't matter that it was a big bracketed term, it still was treated the same as a single term. Okay, so hopefully that explains that a little bit better and clearer to you. But using that, we've solved and factorised that trinomial.